SASSA says the first batch of 350 Rand special COVID-19 grants will be paid today. The Social Security Agency received 3.5 million applications in the first 3 days of the system going live. Now, the 6-month unemployment grant is a temporary measure to alleviate hunger and desperation during COVID-19. Most of the applications were via SMS and around 1 million emails and WhatsApp messages were received. Our reporter Sindisiwe Twala caught up with SASSA spokesperson Paseka Letsatsi about the latest developments. Take a look.
It's been quite a mammoth task indeed. You just said about 3 million. That is the official number that we got. Over 3 million people as of yesterday have actually applied or put their hat in order to receive that relief fund. We also know that that particular sum comes from the announcement made by the president about over a month ago when he said that 500 billion rand would be allocated in various sectors for the relief of COVID-19. But we also know, with that said, that this particular application process opened just about 4 or 5 days ago, but already recording such large numbers. But let's speak to SASSA spokesperson, Mr. Paseka Letsatsi, about how exactly the process has been administered and what exactly is the status as of yet. A very good day to you. It must be hard being in your boots right now. A lot of people are wondering, will they get the 350 Rand? Will it reflect today?
No, what we can say actually, what makes me happy is that we are delivering on our promise. Also, yesterday, the report which we got, especially from our grants administration and IT section, was that it's all system go. We know that the first batch of people which applied today will have dispersed the money into the individuals concerned.
And then what have been the challenges with the various applications that have come through? Are most of the people who have applied actually compliant, or what has been the issue?
I think some of the challenges which we experienced was one, that those who especially were applying using our WhatsApp line, they kept on uploading the images. For an example, they would upload a copy of an ID or a copy of proof of address. And those are the two things which we explained, that we don't need people to give us the proof of address. As long as you write your address down, that's sufficient. But secondly, also do not upload any copy of your ID. Just write the ID number as it is, because once you do that, it takes time to go to the other side, and you cannot go until you finish your application. But majority of people use their WhatsApp line. If you are failing to use the WhatsApp line, you can use the USSD number. If you are failing on that one as well, you can use our email address. So those are the platform which we have given to our people. What we are doing is to actually remove SASSA from here to the doorstep of individuals. So
and then how exactly are people going to receive the money? Because a lot of times when people think of SASSA, they think long queues. Yeah. How are they going to get this 350?
No, there are platforms available. One, if you have an account, it will ask you to give your account number. Your money will be able to go into the account. In case you don't have an account number, there's something which they call bank money transfer using the ATM. You can be able to get some voucher on your cell phone. You can go and cash it on any ATM where you are comfortable, to make sure that you get access to the money.
Can people who have not fully applied still apply?
People are still eligible to apply, but obviously once an application has gone through, there are certain things that we do. For an example, we bounce your information with Home Affairs just to check if indeed you qualify with UIF, with NSFAS and so on, because there are certain people who are not supposed to be part of the system. Once we do that, the system will automatically kick you out. Like for an example, which you experienced when we started launching the program. There are people who are social grant beneficiaries who applied for this COVID-19 social grant, and the system kicked them out automatically. Others are in UIF and so on. So we also want to appeal to people that if you are getting any of these benefits, do not apply, because the intention is to make sure that we reach out to as many people as possible.
And then lastly, for others who are not queuing in to get the 350, are SASSA offices open? We know the minister last week, if I'm not mistaken, said that a skeleton staff will start operating. Can people with other queries come to SASSA offices?
In line with the lockdown regulations, we have 1/3 of our staff back in the office. Hence, on Monday and Tuesday, we only take applications for old age grant. On Wednesday and Thursday, we take the applications for child support grant and care dependency grant. So those are the people that are supposed to come to our office to make an application. We are appealing to people who want access to the COVID-19 social grant. Please do not come to our office, because we know that you won't be able to help, and you end up being stressed and cause unnecessary commotion in our offices and so on. There are platforms that have been given to you. Please make maximum use of them.